Hello, YouTube friends. It is Tracy with CRRV, and tonight I'm going to tell you where we're going. First of all, let me start this off with one of my very favorite things in this world to do is to go to festivals. I love festivals and fairs, and I have the best time looking at the arts and the crafts and the stuff and the food and the if it's a county fair, the first place I'm going is to look at the cows and the pigs and the goats and everything that have won prizes. I love to look at the produce and stuff that the farmers have brought in for the biggest pumpkin or the biggest watermelon. I think those are awesome. I love just little country fairs where they've just got a few people with some booths with some arts and crafts that somebody local has made, and I love to check those out and sometimes buy something. And one of the very first things that I look for at every festival that I go to is a caramel apple. Sometimes I find it, sometimes I don't. But we are going to a festival September 30th, October 1st, and October 2nd in Destin, Florida. It is the Destin Seafood Festival. Now, I doubt that I'll find a candy apple there, but it won't stop me from looking. But I bet I will find a lot of seafood there. So let me get you turned around here, and I will show you a little bit more on the computer and tell you a little bit more about what we are expecting. So here we are at the Google Maps. Our route will be taking us from Birmingham, Alabama, down to Destin, Florida. As you can see, it will take 4 hours and 38 minutes. And we will be leaving in the midnight hour of September 30th. That would be 12 o'clock a.m. September 30th. And that'll be when Brett gets home from work. And we're just going to drive as far as we can stand it. And then we're going to find a place for him to pull over and we'll take a nap. And then when we finish our little drive up, we will be in Destin. So let's flip over here and I will show you a little bit about the park. Well, actually, let me show you where the park is. The park is actually right about here. Let's find it. I know, oh, there it is. Okay. Topsail Hill Preserve State Park RV Resort. So we're getting all snazzy here with the RV resort. When I actually made the reservations, there was one site left that would fit our RV and our tow car. And so I booked it immediately for the 2 nights that we were looking for. And it is a swanky little park. It used to be a private park. It has full hookups, which is very unusual for a state park. It has cable, which is unusual for a state park. It has a pool, another oddity. They have a tram service that picks you up at certain areas and takes you to the beach. You're not allowed to drive your car down into the dunes because they have like 25-foot dunes between the campground and the beach. It's a very natural, very preserved area. And they also have 3 intercoastal lakes, freshwater lakes, right there on the property. Those are actually extremely rare, and they have 3 right there on the property that you're allowed to fish at. You can get catfish, crappie, bass in those freshwater lakes. So it's a very interesting little area. And it is about, maybe a 20-minute drive from Destin. So, and then, let's see, let's go look at it. They've got kayak rentals. They have There's a view of Campbell Lake. That's one of the big lakes. That's one of the trails, one of the hiking trails. There's their kayak rentals again. And what is that? Oh, that's Campbell Lake again. And there's the beach. Let me see if I can zoom you out just a little bit. There you go. Beautiful beach. Beautiful blue water. So, that is where we will be staying. And I'm very tickled about that. It's very difficult to get a reservation at this campground because of all the amenities. That's another thing I was going to tell you about the price. Because of all the amenities, you know, normally at a Florida state park, you're looking at $24 to $28 a night. At this park, it is $42 a night because they offer so much more than your regular Florida state parks. But it seems like it's going to be very nice. We've never been, but you're going to go with us, so we'll all know when we get back. Let's see, there's the directions that I got. Here, let's talk about the Destin Seafood Festival. This will be the 38th. Tilt you back a little so you can see that. The 38th Annual Destin Seafood Festival. There will be food. There will be music. There will be stuff just for kids. There's going to be, I think there's 3 or 4 stages where they have bands playing. And it actually takes place at Destin's Harbor Walk. So it's right there on the harbor with all the beautiful yachts and the fishing boats. They actually have a fishing contest and where they weigh in the biggest fish. Wonderful, wonderful atmosphere from what I can tell. I've never been, so again, we'll all know when I get back. Let's see, they've got some more pictures here. Let's scroll through and see what they've got. Entertainment, food, friends, and fun. Activities for kids. There's the food. Oh, that all looks good already. I love me some seafood. Music and entertainment. Family fun. Music, friends, and fun. One of the big yachts there. That's beautiful. And then they have some sponsors. And if you want to volunteer. So, it looks like a ball. And it's going to be September 30th through October 2nd. They also have a Facebook page. Destin Seafood Festival. So, I'm really looking forward to it. And I can't wait to learn a little bit more about it. And share it all with you guys. So, we'll see you next time on CRRV.